So now we're constructing the block diagram using a 30-degree set square and just a ruler. So as you can see on your screen, so the first thing is I'm going to be drawing the 30 degrees. You can simply indicate a point on the general line that is on the horizontal line. So you place your 30 by 60 degrees, that is the 30 degrees part, you place on the points that you indicated on the horizontal distance. So before then, allow this particular line to be in alignment with this horizontal line. So as you can see, it's on the horizontal line and also it's on the dot. The points are indicated on the horizontal line as well. This is the point over here. So you're going to be drawing a thin line. Also, you can turn it to the other side. You can turn it to the other side of the set square. Place it on the horizontal line as well. So this is it. So after then, as you can see the measurement on your screen, on this particular side, the left part of the diagonal, you can see that we have 65 millimeter, that's 6.5 centimeter. So you can just indicate it out, just simply indicate it out, 6.5 with your ruler or your set square. Just make sure you indicate 6.5. So this is it. This is 6.5, as you can see over here. So the next thing is that on the right side of the diagonal, we have 40 millimeter. Also try to indicate 40 millimeter there. 40 millimeter. 40 millimeter. Yes. So we've gotten it. Now, if you look at it closely, we do not have the measurements of this part of the block, you know. So we're going to be doing a mathematics, mathematics here. So if you look at it closely, on our right hand side, we have 2.5 of the measurement on the part of the block. This particular side, we have 2.5, and we're not given the measurement for this place. So it simply implies that if this place is 2.5, then we have 2.5 since they are horizontally perpendicular together. So this place is 2.5. Automatically, this place is 2.5 as well. And that simply implies that this space, that's this measurement from here to here, is also 2.5. So we can label this place as O. Yes, so from O to this part is 2.5. So you cannot strike 2.5 out. You can strike 2.5 out. So if we subtract 6.5, 2.5 from 6.5, we'll be having a 4.0. A 4.0. So it means that from this place to this place is 4.0. So let's start from there. So we're going to be drawing a vertical distance on this particular part. So we have here to be 40 millimeter or 40 centimeter, and we have here to be 25 millimeter. So from this part of the, let's label this place as A and this place as B. So from this part of the labeling, from this B, we're going to draw in a vertical distance. Yes, vertical distance. So you place your set square on B and ensure that this space is also inclined on this horizontal distance. So you place it gently place it there. As you can see, gently place it there. So on this horizontal distance, so you place your ruler underneath it and you move it to the B. Move it to the B. So you draw your vertical distance, just a thin line. So you can also do the same thing to move it to A as well. So avoid repetition, just move it to A also. So before then, also you can also move it to okay, before then let's just leave it here and get some dimensions. So as you know that from here to here is 40, that you can label this place as C. Here is 40 millimeter. Now, So the next thing is that we're going to be joining points together. Now, this from this particular point, this particular A point, we have the height, the vertical distance to be 40 millimeter. That is, the 40 millimeter is from this base up to this point. Up to this point is 40 millimeter. It's 40 millimeter. Now, before then, if you look at this place closely, this place is 20 millimeter, which automatically means that this place is also 20 millimeter. Based on the dimension that we have been given in this place, we have 20 centimeter, 20 millimeter here, which also tells same thing as 2 centimeter. So, horizontal distance as well, if we check it closely, we also have 20 centimeter as well on this place, 20 centimeter on this particular place as well. So before then, let's draw. Let's make this part of the shape. I want to make this part of the shape. So since we've gotten this height, this height to be 20, because if we look at it from this side, we have the dimension here to be 20, which also means that this place is also 20 millimeter. So if you subtract 40 from 20, you have 20 millimeter, which means that this place is 20 millimeter. So we can just make our point out 20 millimeter from A, still using the vertical distance. So 1 to 2 centimeter, 2 centimeter. We've gotten it already. Yeah, gotten it already. So you also make that same measurement, because this 2 centimeter, it works for this, and this. So it means that this place is 2 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 2 centimeter, because they're also on the same horizontal base distance. So do you understand? So I'm going to make in 2 centimeter as well from B as well. From B. Yes. So I'm going to join together. Yes. So the next thing that we're going to be transferring points, we're going to be transferring dimensions. So I want to transfer OC. I want to transfer the side of OC, not the measurement, just the side. So as for us to get this particular distance, we want to get this particular distance. So using OC and ruler placed by the side, place it gently on OC. So we move it down to, so before then we can label this part as D. Yes, D. So slide it gently to D. Gently to D. So we've gotten our measurements here. Yes. Now we've gotten this particular distance. So we're going to make the same transfer of line that we made here. We're going to make it also for B, also as here as well. So using the same OC as well. Place to B and make line. So we can label this place as E, as you can see, E. Make also a line there as well. Yeah. So as you can see, we make progress while transferring of lines. So as we know that this place is 40 millimeter. Now if you look at the given image on the screen very well, this place is 20 centimeter, 20 millimeter, which implies that this place is 20 centimeter, and also it implies that this place is also 20 centimeter. Yes. So when we have 20 centimeter here, it automatically means that we also have 20 centimeter here, this place, because addition of this distance and this distance makes up the total distance, the 40 millimeter. So it means that our distance from B using this particular line, we have 20 centimeter, 20 millimeter rather. So we have 20. Yes. So you can just make it up as 20 millimeter. That's 2 centimeter. Make it up as So you make your straight line that touches the 2 points, and you can as well do well to just label it. So we're going to label this space as F and G, as you can see. So you can just mark out your 20 centimeter on this 40 millimeter. Mark your 20 millimeter out. Mark your 20 millimeter. So we've gotten it already. So you join this point to G. Yeah. So as you can see, we joined it already. So next thing is about making a vertical distance on the center of OC, which you can label as I, center of OC. So we're going to draw a vertical distance here using our transfer of lines. So you can transfer BE, can transfer the line of BE or the vertical distance of BE. Yes. So I'm going to transfer the line to I over here to I, and you make a vertical distance. Ensure all these lines are in thin line. Ensure they're in thin line so that in case you want to erase, you can easily do that. So now we've gotten our vertical distance on I already. So we're going to make it the same vertical distance also on C as well. On C as well. So move it to C. So we're going to mark out on this C, we're going to mark out 20 centimeter. 20 centimeter. Yes. Mark it out also on I as well, 20 centimeter. Yes. So you join these 2 points together. Yes. So we're about to erase some unnecessary points, unnecessary lines out of this. So now if you look at it closely, we're already getting our shape. Yes, we're getting our shape already. So now we already have this distance, but you can label it as J and K. So I'm going to be joining F and J together. F and J together. Yeah. So we've gotten the base, that is the foundation or the base of the image you're working on. So as you can see, we've gotten the base already. Now we want to get this particular image that is on the block, the particular block. So now we're going to transfer in lines as well. Now from this AO or OA, the line, we want to transfer it to K, this particular up to this point. So place your set square on AO gradually. So you gently move it up to K. Yeah. So we've gotten this line. So the next thing is that now since we know that this particular line is 2.5, and also it's also affected that this space is also is 2.5 centimeter. So we're going to start by marking out some dimensions on this particular side of the um, of the foundation. Now, from OI, we have 2 centimeter, which automatically means that we also have the same dimension for EF. So we're going to be measuring the same distance also at this place, because the image states that we have 20 millimeter in the upper part of the cube. And also, to get the many particular space of this place, it means that we have to subtract 20 from 40, since it's also the same distance. So 20 from 40 gives us 20. We make sure to know that this place also is 20 millimeter. So we're going to be marking out 20 millimeter from our D. That's 2 centimeter. So this is it. Yes. So we're going to be drawing a vertical distance as well. I want to draw a vertical distance. So we can label this part as let's give it a M. Yeah, this particular point. So we're going to be drawing a vertical distance on point M. On point M. So I'm going to be transferring this line AD, this vertical distance on AD. We're going to be transferring up to this point on M. So place your set square gently on line AD. Your ruler as well underneath it. Underneath it. So you place it gently. So you move your set square to the right part until it touches this M over here. As you can see, place it there. Yes. So let's erase this out so it doesn't confuse us anymore. So now I want to get something tricky out of this part. Now we want to get this distance on this particular part of the cube. Now, and that is from M. Now, since we have on this upper part that is 2.5, so it means that automatically the distance also here is also 2.5, as you know, because it's a cube. So if you subtract 2.5 from 6.5, now remember that this place is no more 6.5 again. The total is 6.5. This place is 2.5. Now this place is now what? You have to subtract. This place is now 40. This distance, that is, AB is now 40 millimeter. So when you subtract 25 from 40, you're going to be having 15 millimeter. So it means that there's a small distance here that is going to be 15 millimeter. We're going to be drawing and we're going to be transferring a line, a diagonal line. That is, I want to transfer this line AO to M.
Sorry, let me just say, I not. I'll cut anything that. So that's why I know you see. I know you see we do. Since instead of explaining all this 65, since you say here is 25, can you say we just since here is 25, let me say it's 25, let me say it's 25. So you first of all draw this line. You get since you have measured 40, Abby, you just draw this line and now measure 25 from there.
Okay.
25 from there so that
Okay.
they will not be confused and be saying what are it should be simply please.
Okay, sir. So now, once you get the upper part of this cube, this particular part, so now we know that this space is 25, which automatically means that this space is also 25, and also help us with to know that this space is also 25 millimeter. So we just draw the distance, a line, and we mark out our 25 millimeter. So now we're going to be transferring line to M. So place your set square on AO, on AO. Yes. So you move it gently to M. This is it. So you mark out 25 millimeter on it. 25 millimeter. Yes. So this is it. So you can label this space as N. Yes, N. So from this N, I'm going to be drawing a vertical distance as well on this N. So you can just transfer this vertical line on M. You can move it to N. So you place your set square on M. Place your ruler underneath it. and also you just slide it to n, up to n. You can slide it up to n. Slide it up to n. Yes, as you can see, we've gotten a vertical distance over here. So now we know that this part is 20, which also means that this part is also 20. So we're going to be drawing 20 on this particular part. So you draw a distance that will be transferred a line, a diagonal line on this particular end. So you place your compass here. Now if you measure it, this place is 20 millimeter, as you can see closely. So now we're going to be measuring out some measurements right now. Now, so we know that the total is 40 millimeter. So it implies that this place is 20. So it also means that the upper part of the cube, the vertical distance is also 20 millimeter. So we're going to measure 20 millimeter from N, 20 millimeter. Measure 20 millimeter. That's 2 centimeter. So measure it out. This is it. Yeah. After then, we transfer the point also, the 20 millimeter, also to on M as well, since it's a cube. So 2 centimeter. Yes. So we're going to be joining the points together. Now, we've gotten it already. Now, after then, we're going to be drawing a vertical distance from, let's label this space as P. We're going to be drawing a vertical distance on P. Yes, a vertical distance on P. So as you know, we're going to be transferring of lines. You can transfer M. You can transfer M. You can transfer M. The vertical distance on M. Make the transfer. Yes. Yes. So move it up to P. Yes. So this is it. So you draw a line as well here. So since we know that the distance here is 20, so it's automatically means this place is 20 millimeter. So we can also mark out our 2 centimeter out. Yes. So I want to join this point. We can label this space as R, label space as R and S. So you can just draw the line together, R and S together. Yes. So next thing is that let's erase this part so as to ease our work. So make it more clearer. Yes. So we're going to transfer RS up to Q. Yes, this is our Q. Transfer RS up to Q. So transfer RS up to Q. RS up to Q. Yeah, this is it. So we have a new line here. So you transfer QR up to S so it can intersect this line over here. One transfer QR. Yes. Transfer QR out to S. So it's going to intercept it here. So that gives us T. Yes. So as you can see, So the next thing is that we're going to tick in our block. We're going to make it tick so that it can be more visible. So you can tick in C to K out, tick in I to J out, G to F, P to S, N to R, M to Q, A to D, B to E. Yes. So I'm going to be joining the other one as well. I to C. Yes. J to K, B to G, E to F, D to M, Q to T, R to S. So do the same thing likewise for the other side. M to N, T to S, Q to R,